Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield ship review video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Marathon ship, which is, well, it's interesting, very yellow. So it looks to like, want to be a hauler. It's like an A-class, so I think it's like an entry-level hauler with some decent weapons. Let's look at the stats, shall we? So it's got 700 fuel, which is pretty good. Allows you to jump larger distances without needing to hop. It's got a hull of almost 700, which is kind of impressive for an A-class ship. Cargo capacity of 1460, which isn't bad again. It's an A-class ship. It's just looking at it stat-wise, it seems like a pretty decent ship for like if you're looking to upgrade from the the starter ship. So, like I said, A-class reactor with 23 power, which seems decent enough just looking at the actual pips. It's got a crew of 2, which is kind of low. I would say that's extremely low. 15 light year jump range, very low, like extremely low. I want to say like that's around the lowest you can get. 520 shields, which isn't bad for an A-class ship. And it's got 2 sets of weapons. It's got a particle weapon on one side and a missile launcher on the other. So let's go take a look at it, shall we? Alright, so here we are here in a better location to get an overlook of it. I like to come to New Atlantis just because I feel like it's like a good place to showcase the ship because everyone's familiar with this landing pad and therefore they're going to know like whether a ship's like really big or really small. There's a little overview. So just looking at it, we got some Nova Galactic entryway, or that may be a Tayo entryway. We'll do a teardown at the end of the video and I'll showcase where I found it and how much it cost me. So let's enter. Got a nice little sleek cargo entryway here, and we're gonna board. And then immediately we are entering a 1x1 cargo area. I think this is a Nova Galactic. And then if we go up a level here, we have another 1x1 with the cargo docker on top. And then behind us here, excuse me, we have a door that leads to... This is either an all-in-one berth or a living quarters. Like I said, we'll check at the end of the video. You got a toilet here. I know some people are complaining about lack of toilets. There you go. And then behind here, we have another 1x1 cargo area. And then if we head back this way...
That time you spent as a prisoner
we have the bridge.
It couldn't have been easy.
Ignore what my crew is saying here. So we have this is I really love this Nova Galactic seating. It's like you got the.
I'll trust that you're telling me the truth. But if you ever
Guys, do you mind?
I'm always available.
Shut up! I'm trying to review.
I appreciate that.
Anyway, just trying to drown them out. We got the pilot seat here. We got the navigator to the right. And the Barrett's about to show the co-pilot seat. Really, really cool. We're going to hop in it. So again, looking at it, very, very interesting design. Doesn't look like it doesn't have very much thrust. Oh, it does have thrusters. I just can't see them at the bottom. Let's take off and do a speed test real quick and a weapons test. Okay, so looking... Thanks, Barrett. Up we go. Okay, more than enough thrusters on it, I suppose. Very yellow. It's like a yellow submarine. I don't know if like they're meant for it to be yellow. But yeah, let's do some pips. So I have a perk that increases my. Let me show you. This one here. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I'll have an aneurysm. It gives me 5 extra power so just for the fairness of it, I'm not going to pump full points. I'm going to leave 5 over. But just going off of this reactor on its own, we have more than enough for the weapons. So we've got particle, and then we've got missiles. Now, obviously, in a fight, this probably wouldn't be amazing, but it'd get you out of a scrape. And then with the 4 extra for the grav drive, you could definitely add an extra set of weapons if you wanted to, or improve the shield. So we do a speed test real quick. It's got a base speed of, looks like it's going to be at 150. Pretty decent. Boost speed of, okay, boost speed of almost 600. Okay, so it can clear the distance if it needs to. Do a quick pitch. Pitch is pretty fast. It is an A-class, so it's kind of expected. The yaw is equally fast, really nice. And then the roll is, well, the roll is the roll. So yeah, that's the ship itself. We're going to really quickly show you where I found it, the price, and what's inside its modules. Alright, so here we are. This is where I found it. It might be different for you. If you don't find it here, I would recommend trying some of the other vendors or potentially fast traveling away and waiting 2 days. But currently, I don't know if that actually works because I've yet to see them refresh.
Of your ship. I'm sure you can find some.
So here it is here, the Marathon. It cost me 115k, but I have a perk that decreases the price by like 40%. So you're probably looking about 150. So yeah, let's buy it and do a quick teardown. I'd like to modify the ship, my good man. Yeah, I know how shipbuilder works. So on the roof here we have the 110 DP Docker top from Deimos. And then underneath that we have, oh, oops, let me bring them back because there was weapons attached to them. We have Magellan C1 cockpit from Nova Galactic, Shroud Eklund 1x1 companionway, a Tayo astroneering ship bed, landing bay, and then another Shroud storage way. And then we have an all-in-one berth 2x1A from Shroud. And is that everything? Yes, I believe that is everything. Oh, no, we got a Shroud storeroom at the back. Apologies. Gonna double check again, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, cool. Right, so we have Nova Galactic Magellan C1 cockpit, Shroud companionway 1x1, 110 DP Docker from Deimos top, Tayo engineering ship bed 200 landing bay, Tayo astroneering, Shroud Eklund 1x1 storeroom, Shroud Eklund all-in-one berth 2x1A, and a Shroud storeroom 1x1. Weapon-wise, it has an A-class Ravager 20 MEV auto electron beam from Lightsight. It's pretty decent. It's got kind of high power draw though of 4, which is a bit annoying. And then we have some Infiltrator SC-01 missile launchers from Horizon Defense. This only has a power of 3, max power. We've got 2 of these 220 CB landing gear from Deimos. We've got the shield here, a 40S Protector shield generator, provides 520 shield in A-class. We've got 2 of these M50 Ulysses hydrogen tanks from Dogstar. We've got a SGD-1300 grav drive from Slayton Aerospace that gives you a jump thrust of 16. I would probably, if you're going to buy this ship because you like the look of it and you want to be functional, I would pull this out immediately and put a better one in. And then we have the 144mm toroidal reactor from Dogstar. It gives 23 power, which is pretty decent for an A-class. And then we have the engines. We have an Ammon 7 engine from Ammon. And then we have 2 of these Ares DT60 engines from Panoptis. Oops, sorry. And then we just have the back here. We have 2 Tayo engineering landing gear. And then I believe that's it for the main. We've got extra hydrogen. You don't really need all these hydrogen tanks. I mean, for aesthetics, obviously, yes, if you like the aesthetics. But if you don't really care about the aesthetics, you could probably strip them out because they're pretty heavy. Anyway, that was a review of the Marathon. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot more reviews along the way.